So, all the cars from Series 8 so far have been focused on Germany, and today's one is no different. We're taking a look at Audi, but not this R8. Unless you want a video on that, let me know. Rather, we're taking a look at this RS4 Avant from 2018. It has 444 brake horsepower. That's a lot of fours, but wait, the fours continue. We've got 442 foot-pounds of torque. This thing weighs essentially 4,000 pounds. It's very, very heavy. And it has a displacement of 2.9 litres. So let's load this thing in and go take a look. And here it is. The front of it looks actually really quite mean. I really like that. I think it's got a little bit of racing on there too. We'll take a look at that in a bit. To the side, it's actually pretty good. And at the back, it just looks pure evil and I love it. So going to the inside, we're on, right-hand drive. That threw me off for a minute. But we've also got the touchscreen over there, the amount of dials, buttons, gauges and whatnot. So let's go ahead and have a listen to how it sounds. Well, not too bad for an Audi. So let's go and have a look at conversion. What do we have? We have options for an engine swap of, oh god, we've got three, okay. We've got a 6.2 litre V8, we have a 5.2 litre V10 and a racing 3 litre. Why aren't I surprised? Now, if we go out to drivetrain swaps, we can go ahead and make this thing rear wheel drive, but we're not going to do that right now because we're going to go take a look quickly at what we can put on this thing aero wise. We have a body kit for it. An ABT Sportsline. Okay. What have we got for the back? Just a Forza wing. What a shame. For the rear bumper, oh, it adds even like the little badge too. It replaces the RS4 and puts, oh, that looks cool. And side skirt, I don't really notice much different there. Oh, wait, is that all it adds? It's just that tiny vent. Oh, that can stay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build this thing all the way up to the top of A-Class and then go and take this thing racing. So let's go do that. We can put 315s on this thing. But yeah, let's go do that and then I shall meet you back probably when we're taking a look through the paint. So taking a look at the paints, we've got no advanced painting options, but we do have quite a fair few colours from stock. So you know the drill, let's do this. We have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Why we have a green, I have no idea, but we're going to go and pick that. Okay, A-Class Racing, let's go and do this. Let's see what this Audi can do, built up to A-Class, and everything else is running away from it. Although, to be fair, this thing does weigh about as much as your average warehouse. So let's go ahead and see, does this thing turn for being a warehouse? Actually, yeah, it kind of does. It's actually surprisingly drifty. Why is it drifty? This thing weighs a stupid amount. Well, let's go ahead and see what this can do. I've also upped the driver tile level because somebody requested me to. We were racing on highly skilled, we're now on expert. Oh dear, that's probably a bad idea, but you know what, who cares? We go on the brakes, or actually no, the rest will go on the brakes through there, and we're going to have to hit the brakes just a little later. Oh dear, it's all gone wrong. One little bit of some slight adjustments later. Let's go ahead and see what we can do for round 2. We've got another Audi side by side. That might be another RS4 or an RS6. I don't really know my Audis too well. Somebody in the comments do go ahead and let me know. We've had a slight tap from something behind us, which has sent our car completely off to the side of, well, God knows where. So let's go see, can we catch up to the rest? Because we're currently in a whopping 9th. Wonderful. Let's see, where's the corner everybody's usually braking at? Is it up here? It is, but nobody brakes there now. They've learnt. Right, we have to go on the brakes this time. Oh, that's not good. I put Alexis in the wall. Nearly put myself in the wall in the process. I've got a feeling this is not going to be very good for racing in A-Class. Maybe S1, perhaps? That or just I can't drive. Maybe both. Anyway, let's go and see if we can try and catch the rest of the cars. Try being the ultimate key word here. Let's see. On the inside of the Audi, excuse me. Come on, Mercedes. Let's see. What else do we get past? There is a Beamer ahead of us. And now it isn't. Come on, past the Beamer. Yes, finally. Oh, there's a wall there. Nope, never mind, we're good. There's only a slight, massive dent in the car. We'll be fine. Come on. Just a few tiny corners left to go. We've got second. We've not got second. Oh, that's painful. Right. Alas, there's nothing we can do about that. So let's go ahead and go to the line in a third. It's not last. There we go. I'm sure this thing probably could do better if somebody actually knew how to drive this thing that isn't me, but we'll take a third. Next we've got to go and see how this thing fares on the drag strip. That ultimately intrigues and scares me. Well, it wasn't the greatest at all, but it also wasn't the worst. But let's go to conversion. We're going to throw in this thing, and let's see what we can do on the drag strip. Hopefully this thing will actually be half decent. Why does this thing have so many gears? Okay, so here we are now over at the festival drag strip, so let's go ahead and line this thing up, and I think, because of the way the gears are set up, we can launch in second, so away we go. This thing is very, very quick, has way too many gears for its own good, 1,270 brake horsepower, and can it brake 200? Well, we're about to find out any second. Nearly. It got 199.78 to the camera, and it hit 200 just as it sort of passed through there. Honestly, this thing continues to amaze me, but now we need to go and throw on some road tyres and go and see what this thing can do for its actual true top speed, not measured on a drag strip. Let's go find out. So here we are now over at the motorway with our 2JZ powered Audi, so let's go ahead and see what this thing can do for its top speed. That passed extremely close to our car. Let's keep going. There we go, first, second, third, and fourth, fifth. I'm not going to do this for every gear, but you get the point. This thing's pretty speedy. So let's go ahead, take this thing through the speed zone, and we'll go and see what we can do with it. So going out of the speed zone, we have 253. Somebody sent me a message, but let's go ahead and see what this thing can do for the downhill. So we're just about to hit 270. There we go. We've got to go up to the edge of the camera and then down there, see if we can get any quicker. I'm hoping to try and get 275 out of this thing. So, you know, if that goes well, then I will be impressed, but we're about to find out. Through the camera, 270.88. 272, 273, 273. Nope, that's all we're getting. Cool. Next, we've got to go and see if this thing can drift. But first, look at that quad exhaust. I've only just noticed that. Beautiful. Right, let's go and try and drift this thing. Okay, so here we are now with our rear-wheel drive RS4. Let's go and see how well this thing will drift with its 2JZ, rear-wheel drive setup, and custom tuning. Let's see, what do we get on the first run? We get 37,387 points, and let's go and see what we get for run number 2. My English has been a complete mess this entire video, I am so sorry. Anyway, let's go ahead and throw this thing around and see what we can get. Does it drift as well as my other Beamer does? Guess we're about to find out. See, can we beat 30-something thousand? Actually, yeah, 38,150. Nice, okay, I'll take it. This thing's actually pretty good. So anyway, that is this video on the Audi RS4 Avant. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you want this, it is 20 points in spring of Series 8. So yeah, this thing is a pretty good car with a lot of very good engine swaps you can throw into it. Should you get it? Well, if you're an Audi fan, probably yeah. It's actually a really good car to drive. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Zach, out. Howdy. That joke was awful.